Now, the holiday season is a very busy time of year for most people, and the expectations around the holidays can actually set you up for being overwhelmed and unable to actually be present and enjoy your time. Our favorite life strategist, Alyssa Smith, is back with us this morning with 3 steps to help you manage your time well, feel calmer, and find that often elusive holiday spirit. Alyssa, good morning to you, and thank you for coming in.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
You
I
look
love
very
coming
festive
here.
as well
Thank
this morning.
I'm rocking the Christmas shirt here.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So first you say, let's start with the mission statement. I think this is one of the most important topics.
Absolutely. So life just happens, right? And we just walk into the holiday season a lot of times just allowing the demands to help us decide what we're focusing on. So if you can, this is the perfect time of year to step back, figure out your priorities, and then you can move forward based on what you've decided is important instead of letting the season, the expectations, society, culture, the shopping frenzy, instead of letting all that dominate, you can actually go in with your purpose.
People don't realize that they're being overwhelmed with everything that's happening around them, so they're committing to so many different things.
Saying yes to everything.
It's okay to say no.
It is. That's the second step. So just say no. I love to tell my clients this, just say no. And if it's not your highest and best purpose and it doesn't fit in with your mission statement, that's a no. And it can be uncomfortable to say no, which is one of the reasons that the women in my community, I'm helping them figure out what their scripts are to say no, because we feel mean. We feel like, oh, I'm not being, you know, the person that everyone expects me to be, but saying no is essential, and making sure that all your yeses are things that fit into your mission statement is key.
And when you're saying yes to so many different things, you fail to find time for yourself.
Absolutely, and that's the third step, is you've got to find your downtime. You have to schedule it in. I was recently talking with a client, and she was saying, you know what, I'm so glad that I scheduled ahead to do things like, for her, it's like getting her hair done and her nails done and things like that. And for other people, it's like scheduling a day off for yourself and not feeling guilty for just resting and taking care of yourself.
Why is that so important to do?
So the survival brain is your right brain, and it thinks that every stressor is a life or death stressor.
Say that again?
It thinks that every stressor is a life or death threat. So every time you feel stress, just know that there's a little part of your brain, the amygdala, that's saying, we're going to die. And so then we go into all of our coping mechanisms, super unhelpful, losing your temper, being exhausted, wanting to shut down.
Overwhelmed.
Totally overwhelmed. So that part of the brain responds really well to me time, downtime, and taking deep breaths.
How do we actually do it?
So you actually can just take a break from what you're doing when you notice the stress. This is what I tell all my clients, take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Everyone breathes in when I say this. I hope you all are too. So yeah, breathe in, breathe out, and that actually communicates to the survival brain, we're gonna be okay.
Coming at the right time, Alyssa Smith. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
I think a lot of folks who are watching right now needed that because, you know, with the holidays approaching, it can get stressful.
It absolutely can. And if you want to know more about this, we talk about it in my Facebook group, The Stress Less Lounge.
All right, Alyssa, as always, thanks for coming on, and happy holidays to you and your family. Appreciate it. And as she just mentioned, The Stress Lounge, you can join her on Facebook. We'll connect you at fox59.com/